These graffiti attacks against area landmarks are adding to what has been a frustrating summer for tourists. And today, those tourists tried to deal with their disappointments. Steve Chenevy joins us from the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial to explain. Steve?
You know, when you take a look around D.C. these days, you see two things: monuments and scaffolding. So is it keeping tourists away, or are those who come here having less of an experience? Well, that all depends on who you ask.
Your first view of the Washington Monument is it's all covered with scaffolding. You say, oh, look, that's not what it usually looks like.
Meredith Marine is trying to show her son Aiden around D.C. for the first time, but it isn't exactly working out as they had planned.
I'm a little disappointed you can't take tours.
With memorials, mask, and scaffolding, the city has taken on a different look lately.
With it being some of our first times through, I mean, it would have been cool to have seen like the monument without the scaffolding around it.
Matt White and his bandmates traded a day off their music tour for a monument tour.
We're just glad to be here, honestly.
It just seems like the perfect storm of renovations. Clean up at the Lincoln Memorial, long-term work on the Washington Monument and World War II Memorial, and work just started at the MLK Memorial.
The scaffolding and everything that's around it does not matter. It's actually something from the heart, something that I've seen for years, wanted to see it happen, and it finally has.
Which may be the best way to look at it. Tourism officials say despite the renovations, D.C. tourism is on pace for another record year.
We're trying our best to get things done as quickly as possible.
And you can add in White House tours canceled due to sequestration. But while some may wonder why they can't get inside or up close to their favorite landmarks, others realize the flip side, maybe not enjoying them at all.
If they didn't do that, you'd have the monuments falling apart, and then you'd have people complaining about how shabby they look. So, you can't have it both ways.
So if you want to see the memorials without the scaffolding, here's your timetable. Work at the Lincoln Memorial should wrap up in the next couple of days. Here at the MLK Memorial, they hope to have this work done by the end of August so that it's ready for the 50th anniversary of the March on Washington. And the Washington Monument is expected to be open again by next spring. Live in D.C., Steve Chenevy, ABC 7 News.
All right, Steve, thank you.